I was forced to organize my art supplies, and while I was at it, I had a very questionable idea. So I'm surrounded with all of these boxes because I'm in the middle of forced organization of my art supplies. It's a long story. I'm probably not going to get into it. Do you know what? Maybe I will. I will, because I want to have a little moan, and I would feel better if I moaned with you guys. So basically, I have a freezer out in my balcony. Because I'm a pastry chef, I had a separate freezer for my desserts. A few years ago, it conked off and I was about to get rid of it, but then I realized, hang on a minute, that would actually be the perfect thing to store my art supplies, mainly pigments, glitters, micas, alcohol inks, blah de blah. And it worked really well for several years, until a few people have been complaining where I live that it's a bit of an eyesore, and when they look outside their balcony, they do not want to be looking at a freezer. I mean, they could not look in this direction. But anyway, so now I have to sort this out because of the complaints, which means I obviously have to get rid of it. I have emptied it. But as I've emptied it, everything is here. Some of it I have already chucked. A lot of it is here in boxes, random boxes, which used to be organized at some point, and obviously then now they're all mixed boxes. I was about to start with them. I was literally about to start with them. Today was my day of not making art, but sorting my life out. And I had an intrusive thought. What would be the outcome if I mixed all of my glitters and sparkly things in one pour? You know where this is going. So that's what we're doing. Before I do that, I need to move the rest of the stuff out of the way and focus on our glitter box, which is this one. Any guesses as to how many these would be? Leave them in the comments. In a very unusual turn of events, Sky actually decided to make an early appearance today, and he saw me emptying the freezer, the boxes, and glitter explosions happening, and immediately decided this was not his problem. So naturally, he turned around, went back downstairs saying, "Good luck, mum, this is a you problem." But for a brief second he was here, he wanted to remind you to like, comment, sub, and hype, because we could do with the emotional support right now. Okay, now that everything is out of the way, it is time to actually face the real problem, our little glitter mountain. And when I say mountain, I mean a small sparkly avalanche just waiting to happen. I feel like the logical thing to do is to categorize these properly, and not only will it make creating this Franken-glitter mixture slightly less chaotic, but because I eventually have to put all of this back and organize it so that I know where everything lives. Apparently we are doing systems now. I mean, who is she even? And while we do this, I feel like this moment deserves a little bit of ASMR, like organizing ASMR. So we have chunky glitter, we have flakes. I have taken the executive decision that anything that is soft, like soft flakes, are gonna be in this category. But you know those like metallic chunks like these, like proper solid stuff, that is not included. Those are going into other bits, you know, where I have the crystals and what have you. Those are not, I'm not putting them in glitter. And then we have normal to medium, like fine to medium glitter, all of this. And then we have these, which are like super chunky, flaky situations. So they're not solid. So I'm including these, if that makes sense. And like stuff like these, flaky things, they're going in this category. And then I have this, which is like a whole new pack. And honestly, I'm not opening that. That's stupid. So that's not getting added to this. In fact, I might not open it at all. This could just be a giveaway situation next time I'm giving away some art supplies, because I think it's safe to say I don't need any more glitter. So those are our categories. Now that we've brought some level of order to the chaos, it is finally time to start scooping. So I have grabbed a cup for a very scientific Franken-glitter mixture, and for absolutely no reason other than vibes, I decided to start with the medium to fine category, mostly because it feels like the biggest pile we have and I just want to face it head on. Armed with this very official looking little scoop situation, I'm going to try and, as humanly as possible, take roughly the same amount from each glitter, for science obviously. Okay, so that was all of our medium to fine glitter, and I'm not gonna lie, this cup is looking epic already. Next up, we are moving on to our mica flake situation, and thankfully there's not too many of these, so this category should be a quick win before the chaos resumes. Mica sorted, we are moving on to our, what did I even call this pile? I can't remember what I genuinely called this pile like 5 minutes ago, but this category, you know the one, this glitter family right here. Let's add these into the cup as well. And you can't see on camera, but I am fully obsessing over this cup right now. Like, as I'm scooping out these colors and the shimmer and the sparkle, like, I am getting excited about this experiment because it's just looking ridiculously pretty at this point. Final category, people, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling good. Did I just accidentally make organizing fun? Like, is this dangerously close to becoming a whole system? Like, now I'm sitting wondering if I should do the same thing with my pigment pastes and mica powders. Like, do we need Franken mica resin pour and Franken pigment resin pour? I mean, I don't even know how we feel about this video because it's very different to what I normally do. This is more like, come hang with me while I sort my creative chaos out kind of a video. So leave me in the comments and let me know if we should do more Franken experiments, because apparently cleaning my studio is becoming content right now. Okay, so that is what it's looking like. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Wow. Okay, I am officially covered in glitter. I am not gonna mix this just yet. I'm gonna put it to the side. I need to wipe all of this down, these bottles, so we can actually organize them, because remember, that was the whole point of this until it got sidetracked. And then we will come and mix this. Don't forget to guess what it's gonna end up looking like, and we will pour it into something. But first, clean up. A very necessary cleanup. I'm actually gonna go and wash my hands. I actually might need to take a bath after all of that glitter. And after that extremely necessary cleanup, it is finally time to mix some resin, and I'm using my Resin's epoxy resin for this project, who have ever so kindly sponsored today's video. And honestly, I am so grateful for all the brands that I get to work with, especially when the products genuinely become like part of my setup every day as I create. And you're actually gonna see my favorite one in a second. It's the G3 machine. I literally use it all the time, but I'm going to leave you guys with links and discount codes in the description below if you are looking to shop around. Now I'm adding our Franken glitter, but I am not adding all of it, because what if this is epic, you guys? Like, what if this is not brown, and what if it's this magical mixture? And when again am I going to mix all of my glitters together? So I feel like for the odd chance that this is spectacular, let's just save some in the cup. And if it is that good, then I'm gonna like make a jar and label it as a Franken glitter. Like, I just feel like that might just happen. Who knows? I've also grabbed this vase mold that has been sitting around for a while, and I've not actually used it until today. It seems like the perfect thing. So this is going straight in, and can I just say, this is not looking mucky or brown like I feared. So possibly statistics, you were wrong. We might actually have something beautiful here, but I'm not going to judge it completely just yet, because, you know, these are flakes and pigments and particles and all sorts of things that are probably going to like settle and sink and float and do some weird things as the resin cures. So we're going to reserve our final judgment until everything's cured. And with my G3, I actually don't have to wait that long. And while this cures, let's quickly organize our glitter properly, which was literally the whole point of this video. and move it into its new home. This is our new storage solution, and I swear to God, if someone complains about this, I'm gonna do nothing. This is gonna stay. I don't care. Time for a quick unmold, and are you ready? Because I can't even. Are you seeing those flakes and the shimmer and the sparkle? I mean, it's low-key giving galaxy, but not galaxy. I don't know. Is it giving galaxy? Leave me some comments and let me know what you think. How would you best describe this chaotic combination of all of the glitters? I mean, whatever it is, I love it. I did genuinely expect this to be like a hot mess, but it is actually stunning. And I'm so glad I had the foresight to save some of this mixture, like a Franken-glitter, because I feel like I might need to use it again. I mean, in fact, might I recommend everyone watching, find your glitter stash and do your very own Franken-glitter resin pour. I mean, we're gonna call it hashtag Franken-glitter resin. I mean, I feel like let's start this immediately. And obviously, if you do try it, I absolutely have to see what yours looks like, but I am absolutely obsessed. So this is officially my Franken-glitter vase. Honestly, I feel like I should be cleaning my supplies more often. And I know this was a different kind of a video. It was more like hang with me while I sort my out kind of a video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you will like these two, so go check them out.